Orangutan is a type of monkey. Okay? It was a hot day. Jacob, will you please sit? Jacob, this is a warning. It was a hot day, a splash in the river day. Soraya the orangutan and his friend Bubbles the elephant were on their way to have some fun. Soraya rode high on Bubbles' back. Suddenly, they heard noises in the woods. Twigs cracked and leaves crackled. What was it? Turn and talk to your partner. What do you think happens in the wood that is making these noises? Turn and talk to your partner.
It's a wood. Do you know those parts
See, okay, I hear interesting thinking. Some students think it's a bear that is coming from the woods.
I think it's one of the bears in that.
Uh-huh, let's find out. Let's find out. It was a dog. The dog came bursting out of the woods. He was named Roscoe. Soraya and Bubbles had never seen Roscoe before. He was thin and he needed a bath. Bubbles stopped and stared, but Soraya jumped down and raced toward him. It isn't often that a dog and an orangutan came face to face. They are not usually happy when they do. What happened when Roscoe saw an orange orangutan rushing toward him? Turn and talk to your partner and try to think what happened when the orange orangutan and the dog approached each other.
I think
Okay, talk to your partner. Sharai, and I want to see you talking. PK, what do you think? Talk to Matthew. It's okay. You're sitting next to each other. Talk to your partners, yes. Okay. I heard some opinions. Okay, let's come back to the story. Let's see what happened. Look at this. He ran right up to Soraya, and we got a huge hairy hug. Soraya hugged Roscoe and smiled. Roscoe's tail wagged back and forth and back and forth. That was his way of smiling. Soraya and Roscoe acted just like long-lost friends. Everyone headed down to the river. Splash! Bubbles went in the water. She sprayed them all with her trunk. Soraya and Roscoe played on the river. They chased each other until Roscoe panted and sat down. Soraya put a long, hairy arm around him, and they rested together. What happened when Soraya and Bubbles went home? Roscoe followed them. He sniffed his way up to the path and squeezed through the fence. Talk to your partner and think, what happened when Roscoe went through the fence? What did he see? What do you think happened when Roscoe went through the fence?
since baby was now she's alone.
Exactly. Yes, I heard good thinking of what could have happened after Roscoe went through the fence. Whoa, look at this, what he saw. He saw tigers and lions and pumas and leopards. Leopards. There were gators, turtles, tapirs, and oodles of orangutans. But where was Soraya? Sniff, sniff, sniff. Roscoe used his nose to find his friend. Soraya was having a snack. He offered to share his banana.
Roscoe's funny.
Does Roscoe like bananas? No. But was Roscoe hungry?
Yes.
Soraya offered a bowl of his own food to Roscoe and gave him some water. When Roscoe finished, he wagged his tail again. Hey. Cute. Roscoe looked like he had been lost for a long time. Everyone tried, but no one could find his owner. That meant Roscoe could stay. He never got lost again. When Roscoe... Okay, boys and girls, be quiet so everybody can listen. When Roscoe took a long walk, Soraya went too. Sometimes Bubbles joined them. Sometimes, to be silly, Soraya led Roscoe on a leash.
Like, why is she like that? Yeah.
We're gonna talk about later. Okay, boys and girls, please be quiet while I'm reading, okay? But in the water, it was Roscoe's turn to lead. Soraya, like other orangutans, didn't swim, so he held on his friend. When they weren't walking or swimming, they wrestled and rolled. They jumped and tumbled. They snapped and snoozed. And they smiled a lot. Even when they were just hanging around, Soraya and Roscoe clearly belonged together. Okay. So this is a true story of two different species that became very close to each other, okay? Do you like this book? Yes. Now, I'm going to share this other book that is similar. Okay, I need your complete attention. Tony, this is a warning. No time to talk, it's time to pay attention. Eyes on me. Cats and mouse. Mother Mouse was teaching her children about the world, but not all of them. One little mouse was not paying attention. She was curious about everything. Mother Cat was teaching her children about the world too. But one little cat was not paying attention. He was curious too. The curious little mouse and the curious little cat met in the green meadow. I have never seen an animal so different from me, said the mouse. I have never seen an animal so different from me, said the cat. What do you think happens after they saw each other? Real quick, talk to your partner. They haven't seen each other before. Okay. Ah, interesting. Okay, I heard here that they might be friends. Let's see. The little mouse made a terrifying face. Are you afraid of me? She asked. No, said the cat. The little cat made himself as big, as scary as he could. Are you afraid of me? He asked. No, said the mouse. So the little mouse and the little cat began to play. They rolled down the hill. Okay, boys and girls, quiet. Jacob, you move your face. Just flip your happy face, okay? Because I already gave you a warning. Go and flip your happy face. Please. They swung from a tree. They played and played until the sun went down. Come home, little mouse, called Mother Mouse. It is getting dark. Come home, little cat.